Right now, in this very second, as your gaze drifts across these words, the energetic transmission is already underway. This is not a forecast. It is not a prediction. This is an activation code, a vibrational ritual unfolding in real time. The clock is already ticking, and there is no turning back. Tune into the stillness beyond the sounds. Can you feel it? The air has changed. It has become dense, viscous, as if charged with ozone after an invisible storm. The fabric of reality you once knew has thinned. It is shimmering, like a mirage over hot sand, ready to dissolve at any moment and reveal what was hidden behind it. The alarm that sounds on October 26th is not a signal of danger. It is a signal of awakening. It is the call your soul agreed to long before this incarnation. Your entire life, all your falls, all your victories, every tear and every smile was merely preparation, a calibration of your being for this single, decisive moment. The moment when the universe, through the karmic mirror, delivers not a sentence, but a verdict on your readiness to return home, to your true power. Your body is speaking to you. It is shouting, but not from pain. Listen closely. This strange, almost mercury-like, cellular fatigue that washes over you for no reason, it is not sickness. It is your body shedding gigabytes of old, spent energy, like a snake shedding its skin. The fog in your mind, the feeling that you are looking at the world through a thin veil, it is not distraction. It is your old, logical mind, the processor of the third-dimensional matrix, shutting down to make way for quantum consciousness, which does not think, but knows. Do you feel that subtle, barely perceptible vibration in your body, in your hands, in your feet? That is your biological system tuning to the new carrier frequency of the planet. The tingling in your palms, the sudden warmth in your chest, those are your centers of creation coming out of hibernation, activating. The chills that run down your skin, or the sudden hot flashes, these are not cold symptoms. This is the burning away of karmic debris at a cellular level, the erasing of records of pain and suffering, and that quiet, high-pitched, almost unearthly hum in your ears that comes in moments of silence. That is the sound of a tuning fork. It is the sound of your true self, attuning your physical vessel. I repeat, your body is not breaking. It is remembering its original, divine blueprint. The emotional roller coaster is becoming almost unbearable. This, too, is part of the process. This baseless, bone-chilling anxiety that rolls in from nowhere, it is not yours. You, as a sensitive receiver, are picking up on the collective fear of the old world as it agonizes, clinging to its illusions. And then, an hour later, you are covered by a wave of crystalline, almost childlike optimism and confidence. These are glimpses, photons of the new reality already seeping through the thinning veil. The sudden tears that well up for no reason. Do not suppress them. Your body holds wisdom. It is expelling the accumulated pain of your ancestors through water, cleansing your emotional reservoirs. The feeling that something monumental, something inevitable is about to happen, is becoming almost physical. And those sudden, uncontrollable flashes of anger. Imagine it as the operating system deleting corrupt, viral files. This is not your anger. It is the energy of purification. On October 26th, the moon, like a giant cosmic searchlight, is pulling to the surface everything that was hidden in the darkest basements of your subconscious, so it can be seen, acknowledged, and released forever. To understand what is happening, forget everything you thought you knew. Imagine that your soul is not something amorphous. Your soul is a perfect, radiant, multi-dimensional hologram. The original blueprint of your being is pure, coherent light, perfect geometry. But every trauma, every fear, every resentment experienced by you and your lineage is a distortion. It is a broken pixel, a fragment of static that disrupts the integrity of the whole picture. You have lived feeling like this distorted, incomplete, flickering hologram, and this has been the source of all your pain. The event of October 26th is not just a planetary alignment. It is the activation of a process that can be called holographic soul reassembly. The universe is directing a powerful, perfectly focused beam of coherent light at you, the light of your own source. This light scans your energy structure, finds the original, undistorted blueprint in your cellular memory, your divine design, and begins a process of total restoration. It doesn't heal the broken pixels. It erases them and restores your light geometry according to the original template. Why now? Why is this happening with such force, such inevitability? Because a critical mass of light has been reached. You are ready. Humanity is ready. The planet Earth itself is undergoing its own holographic reassembly, changing its base frequency. And you, as cells of its body, must synchronize with it. The energy arriving on October 26th is fundamentally different from anything you have experienced before. This is not a soft, lulling wave of forgiveness. This is a fiery, surgically precise stream of purification. It is a scalpel of light that, with absolute ruthlessness, cuts away everything false, everything illusory, everything that is not your truth. The process of your soul's holographic reassembly is not an option. It is an inevitable evolutionary leap. Imagine a surgeon restoring a highly complex structure. They cannot be gentle. They must be precise, decisive, and fast. The universe is your surgeon now, and it is not asking your ego for permission. It is fulfilling your soul's request, made eons ago. To resist this process is to resist your own liberation. The proof of this reassembly is everywhere. It has moved beyond your internal sensations. Just look closely. Have you noticed how shadows have become deeper lately? More contrasted? As if the world is gaining an extra depth, an extra dimension? Have you heard how the silence has begun to sound? It is not the absence of noise. It is a tangible velvet presence you can dissolve into. Try water. Simple, pure water. Many of you will notice its taste has changed. It has become sweeter, more alive. Its molecular structure, its crystalline lattice, is responding to the new energy grid of the planet. You listen to familiar music, and suddenly it pierces you, bringing tears of causeless recognition and a longing for a home you don't remember. This is your soul recognizing the codes of harmony embedded in the sound. And most importantly, you increasingly catch yourself feeling like you are in two places at once. One part of you is here, in the physical body, and the other is observing it all from the outside, from a point of absolute calm. This is your hologram, learning to perceive multidimensionality. Signs are also appearing in your inner world, in your own body, which is the physical terminal for your holographic soul. Your taste receptors are changing. You are beginning to feel a physical revulsion to low-vibration food. Alcohol, sugar, heavy meats. Your body suddenly perceives them as poison, as interference, as static noise disrupting the clear transmission of the signal. You are irresistibly drawn to living, clean, vibrant food, to water, to the sun, to silence. This is not a diet. This is your system choosing pure fuel for the reassembly process. Your intuition is sharpening to the level of a superpower. It is no longer a quiet whisper you can ignore. It is a loud, clear, unmistakable internal compass. You just know where to go, who to call, what to say, when to be silent. And your dreams, they have become different, vivid, tangible, instructional. The primary work is happening in your sleep. Unpacking new archives of consciousness, calibrating your nervous system for life in the new reality, in your fully restored holographic body of light. Look at your relationships. This is the clearest arena where this holographic reassembly is happening. People whose energetic frequency, whose holographic code, is no longer compatible with your new, restoring blueprint, are beginning to leave your life. It happens quietly, without drama, without scandals. They simply disappear from your radar, as if the river of your life has gently changed its course. You stop crossing paths. You forget to call them. They forget to call you. This is not betrayal. This is the physics of resonance. The masks people wear and the masks you wore yourself become physically unbearable. You begin to sense falsehood as a coldness, as a dissonance in the space, sometimes even as an unpleasant smell. Your being can no longer support this illusion. Your system seeks only a pure, clear, coherent signal. Any attempt to lie or pretend causes you an internal nausea, a rejection at a cellular level. The universe is deleting incompatible files from your field and seeking pure resonance for you. Now, for the most pressing matter. Money. The flow of abundance. All programs of poverty, scarcity, and the struggle for survival. The belief that money is earned through hard labor. This is not part of your personality. It is a virus code. It is malicious software written onto the hard drive of your subconscious, distorting your hologram. The flow of light activating on October 26th is the most powerful antivirus you can imagine. It purposefully seeks out and burns away these destructive programs. The holographic reassembly process formats your financial mindset, returning it to the Creator's factory settings. And the factory setting states, you are the source of abundance. You stop chasing money. You remember that you are a generator of reality, a magnet. As soon as your hologram restores its integrity and begins to radiate the pure, coherent light of prosperity, the flow opens up from the most unexpected places. Money and opportunities begin to flow to you, not because you earned them, but because they are the natural reflection of your internal state of wholeness. And now, love. Your heart is a powerful biomagnetic projector, but it is covered in scars from past wounds. Every betrayal, every loss, left a distorted, broken pixel on its radiant surface, disrupting its ability to attract pure resonance. You attracted not whole partners, but other halves, whose wounds resonated with yours, creating the endless drama of karmic lessons. The holographic soul reassembly is laser heart surgery, performed by the universe itself. The coherent beam of light erases these records of pain, these scars. All toxic, karmic connections, all etheric cords that stretched to people from your past and siphoned your energy, simply burn up, severing. Your heart's magnet is recalibrated to a new frequency, the frequency of unconditional self-love. And then, only then, you begin to attract not your other half, but another whole, self-sufficient being. It is no longer the dance of two cripples leaning on each other. It is the dance of two free, radiant universes, meeting to amplify each other's light. And the most important promise of this time, your sense of self, your clarity, that background noise, that constant quiet anxiety in your mind that you have lived with your entire life and accepted as normal, it will disappear. One day you will wake up and it will simply be gone. In its place will be a deep, ringing, diamond silence. But it will not be the silence of emptiness. It will be a silence of total fullness, of presence, of deep inner harmony. You will feel as if, after many years, a loud, humming generator has been removed from your head. you will attain a crystal clarity of consciousness. The fog will lift. You will know who you are, why you are here, and what to do in the next moment. Your true creative power will awaken, not to survive, but to create worlds. This is your new operating state, the state of the Creator. As if in a stuffy, locked house, all the windows were suddenly thrown open to a fresh wind. This is your natural state. But there is a price. Every gift must be paid for. And the price for this liberation is the courage to pass through the fiery purification. Before the system is rebooted and the new operating system of your soul is installed, a protocol for the complete deletion of old, viral files must be run. And this process cannot be comfortable. It is a fiery purification. It is necessary. Understand, you cannot build a new, shining temple of light on a rotten, old foundation teeming with fears and resentments. The foundation must be burned clean. It is like a fever before a complete healing. The body raises its temperature to burn the infection. Right now, the universe is raising the vibrational temperature of your life to burn away everything that interferes with your holographic reassembly. Do not fear this fire. It is the fire of love. It is the fire of transformation. It burns away only that which is not you. Trust it. It is during these days, especially around October 26th, that the shadow will rise from the very depths of your being. Everything you hid from yourself, everything you suppressed, will come to light. Fears will scream in your mind with deafening volume. Flashes of anger, floods of tears, waves of guilt and shame will crash over you, one after another. This is the final deep clean before the new software is installed. And simultaneously, the external world will begin to test you. People, even the closest ones, will, without realizing it, push your most painful buttons. They will provoke, devalue, and try to pull you into the old drama, the old reactions. This is the universe's final exam. Your ego, the old operating system, will scream in panic because it senses its own deletion. There is only one question. Will you maintain the state of the observer? Can you watch this entire theater, both internal and external, without getting involved, with love and compassion? So, what should you do at the very peak of this event, on October 26th? The answer is paradoxically simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your task is to become the total, loving, unmoving observer. Imagine you are sitting on the bank of a vast, turbulent river. This river is the flow of your life, and right now it is carrying all the trash, all the wreckage of the old world, all your fears and pains. Your job is not to jump into this river. Do not try to fish out the trash. Do not try to analyze it. Just sit on the bank and watch as it floats away forever. Be in maximum silence. Turn off the external noise, news, social media, empty conversations. Drink plenty of clean water. Water is a liquid crystal. It is the perfect conductor for the light codes now entering your system. And most importantly, trust the process completely. Breathe through the pain. Breathe through the fear. Breathe through the panic. Do not interfere with the divine surgeon's work. You are safe. There are also things you absolutely must not do at this time. Any of these actions is equivalent to pressing the cancel button during a critical update. You absolutely must not enter into conflicts. Any argument, any settling of scores, any attempt to prove you are right. This is a rollback to the old program version, a voluntary connection to a black hole of the old matrix that will siphon the energy you need for transformation. You absolutely must not try to analyze what is happening with your mind. Your old processor is incapable of understanding the code of the new reality. By trying, it will cause a system error, a panic, and will insist that everything is collapsing. And most importantly, do not cling to the old. Not to people, not to habits, not to beliefs that will begin to leave. Your hand must be completely empty so the universe can place its gifts into it. If you are holding on to old trash, it simply will not have the space. And then, after the storm, after the fire, after the thunder, silence will come. Not just silence, but a deep, all-pervading velvet silence. One morning, you will wake up and feel an incredible lightness in your body, as if a lead suit has been removed from you. Your mind will have an absolute, crystalline clarity. The system has been rebooted. The holographic soul reassembly is complete. The new operating system is activated. You will feel a deep, unbreakable connection to yourself, to your center. Your soul and your mind, which were always at war, will for the first time begin to sound in unison, like a perfectly tuned orchestra. The karmic mirror, which used to reflect your distortions and fears, will now become your creative tool. It will instantly and with perfect accuracy reflect your new, whole, radiant image, materializing a reality that matches your true, divine nature. Welcome home. You are the creator. You are.